Good afternoon everyone. It's a bit hard to tell on the camera, but it is really, really windy here today. We're getting these kind of like squally little showers come through and just a lot of wind, so it definitely feels like the start of spring. Look at where the condensation line is on the vat though. It is right there. So I'm kind of hoping that we fill it up to, I don't know, somewhere like here tonight. Last night's pickup I was 112 litres short of hitting 5,000, which would be massive for us. Like, that'd be definitely a farm record. So hopefully tonight we hit the 5,000 mark. There's a box up there that's called a halo system, and there's a probe in the vat up here which monitors the level and the temperature. That says there's actually 150 litres less than yesterday, so I don't think we'll hit it tonight. But then again, that thing has been a bit temperamental and it hasn't been giving the exact reading, so maybe. Right girls, are you all up here? Where's the last one? Oh yep, awesome. Good thing though is that it is warm when the sun comes out. The grass is growing. Last night was a little bit cool, but generally the nights are getting warmer, days are getting longer. First two rows are in. I need to go and set their paddock up. I've set their paddock up for night. I just need to set some gates up. Pretty sure all the taps are off. I do also have to take a little bit more milk out for the calves, so that's not going in the vat, which that won't help. Like I said, we've never hit 5,000 litres, so that means we're pretty much close to 500 solids as well. At the moment, day to day, I'm about 16% ahead of last year, and for the month I think it's 12. So still going pretty good, pretty happy with that. Although, everyone I speak to, they are ahead, so we must be having a pretty good spring up here. It's just been dry. Utilisation's been high. Leave them to milk out a little bit, swap some gates around. And go in here in this new grass. It's actually got a bit of striping in it. I either didn't go close enough when I was spreading fert, or maybe one side was a bit blocked up. You can see how nice and lush and green it is here. So this is where I probably would have driven with a tractor, like about here. And then over here you can see how sort of yellowy looking it is. Just through there's a strip, again green and lush, and then yellowy looking. So maybe one side was blocked up, because that seems a bit strange. Surely I wouldn't have driven that far apart. I mean, look at that, that's night and day. You can see it growing there and not so much through there. Makes a heck of a difference. Squally shower over there, can't see the mountain. However, I'll tick away at this and I'll come back very soon and we'll see how full the vat is. Oh, I don't think tonight's gonna be the night. The milk line is up to here, I think it is. A little bit hard to see. I might be a little bit high, I might be up there. And Halo's telling me that there's 4,725 litres in here. So still another, what's that, 280 litres off 5,000. So a little bit less than last night. But the tanker will be the one that confirms how many litres are in there. Check this out though. There's going to be a couple of calves for the morning, which is awesome. The calving mob's right next to the shed, which is handy. This girl, she's just had one, that's 277. And what's quite a hard case is this girl right here, my finger's pointing at the right one, is calving, I think, and she is 278 consecutive numbers. How good? Be good if there was another one calving too. I think there's 20 to go. Well, there might be 19. Might be into the teens now. Oh, this is what I want to see. She's up and about. I had to give her a couple of bags before she was down over there, but I don't think she had milk fever. I gave her a couple of bags anyway, just to be sure. But she's kind of like in hollow and all blowing up, so whether she got maybe cast, but she's eating, she's up. That's mint. What a difference a day can make. Blue skies. Oh, so nice today. Presence of the ever so slightest frost this morning, but it is wicked, no wind either. Well, it only ended up being 40 less litres, but the results have actually come through and it was only one milk solid less, which is good, which is real good, happy with that. So will tonight be the night? A little bit unsure, but I am taking roughly about 400 litres a day out. That's sort of coming out of the colostrum mob and a little bit out of some of the young herd. So you add that into the vat, plus there's still these 20 cows here left to calve, then it might start getting fairly full. I did say to Dad a couple of weeks ago. I said, do you think we'll overflow the vat? Which we've still got a bit of room. The vat's 5,700 litres, I think. So that means we'd have to put roughly about another 900 litres in there to overflow it. Which, yeah, I don't know if we will. If we weren't feeding calves, maybe. But just with the calf milk and stuff, probably not. Another night and another couple of calves. We've got one here. That black cow over there, she's calved, and the one behind her is calving. So that'll be at least 3 for the morning, which is flipping awesome. And then there's only 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 left. Oh, it'd be nice to get to single figures. Might have counted a bit wrong, actually. It might be 15. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. Yes. And I reckon there's a couple in here that are very, very close. There's this girl straight through there. She's not far away. And maybe the one up by the tree there. Usually what I do is any cows that calve real late, either sell or cull them. But this year, unfortunately, I did keep one, needed numbers. And she's not due till October, the start of October, which sucks because we start mating on the 10th of October, so that means there's a very little leeway before she'll calve and then mating. And generally cows that calve late, they don't struggle to calve, but there's a less chance that they're going to get in calf early, so they're always going to sort of be at that tail end of calving. Not always, but just more of a chance. So yeah, that's a bit of a shame, but however, it is what it is. Hopefully most of these girls will calve in the next 10 days would be nice. Another milking down. How full's the vat today? No. Milk line is up to, looks like it's about there, so there's actually quite a bit of room there. Probably not as full as last night. Do you think we'll get close to filling the vat right up at some point this season?
Well, let's hope so, but yeah, it'll be good if we do.
More milk the better for us.
I don't know if they can put a bigger vat in there, because when they put that one in there, you said that was as big as they can go, I think so.
Yeah, because of the door, you'd have to change the roller door, I guess, or
maybe take it out.
But we don't actually own the vat. Fonterra owns the vat.
Oh, that's good.
Isn't it?
Oh, I think so, yeah, it is, yep.
So who pays for the maintenance?
Yeah, I don't know, we do, I suppose.
Not that they get maintained very often, all you got to do is clean them, and they're pretty good. Stainless is pretty long lasting. But if we did need a bigger vat, or I suppose it would get flagged on Fonterra's computers.
I don't think we don't.
No, I don't think we will. Well,
you're taking a fair bit of calf milk out at the moment, which if you put that in there, that would make a big difference.
Yeah, which, I mean, we're not going to, because the calves still need milk for a lot longer yet, so yeah, there's not much chance there. But I guess it would flag on Fonterra's thing if it got close to full. And then,
yeah, it's a fair way off at the moment. Still 1,000 litres in there.
what is it, 5,700 litre vat?
Yep.
And if we get to 5,000, it's only 700 litres off, which is still quite a bit of space. Although we've still got 20 cows to calve. It would be nice though, it would be nice to get it chocker.
Yeah, it would be, yep. Oh well.
But then that creates problems as well, having to get a new one.
I'm sure they'd have one there they could put in, but I don't know, see what happens.
Yeah, well, it can't be any taller because they won't get it in the door. It's got to be, I suppose it'd have to be wider, and then that makes that room smaller. So
yeah, I don't know whether they make any vats wider than that. I don't know. Don't know what they do.
I don't know. Don't know if we'll get there, but see what happens. What an evening! An absolute ripper. Satellite readings say that new grass is growing at about 70 a day at the moment, whereas this more permanent stuff through here, well, even down on the peak or the flats down here, it stays a little bit colder, so it's a little bit slower, but the permanent stuff's growing at about 45 to 50. Although it was a bit of a cold morning, there's definitely some heat in that sun. Sort of got it cranking today, although the weather is supposed to change. Looking at my app, it looks like it's going from this into pretty much showery over the next week. It feels spring-like. Fine rain. I mean, at least if it warms up overnight, I'll take that. Dad always says we don't get real good grass growth till it's about 10 degrees at night, or it doesn't drop below 10 degrees at night. So yeah, it definitely feels like spring is here though. Tank has been, and it is 40 litres less, or actually it's 46 litres less than the night before. So it was 40 less and then 40 less again. But if I go through to here, I'll go to litres. It actually hasn't shown up tonight, but the next dot will be somewhere here. So at the moment, That's, well, what we sent last night, that's 22% ahead of the litres last year. Sitting around about that. I see back to 10 there. Just the last 3 pickups have averaged about 20% ahead. Damn, oh well, it is what it is, but hopefully hopefully we do crack it at some point. However, that'll do it for this video, guys. Nice short one, and apart from that, I'll see you next time.